Shadasia Shields. Who you trying to be? Huh? You think you Malcolm X? Huh?
I am Malcolm X.
I'm Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I'm Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I am Malcolm X.
I mean, you may look like a Malcolm, but you don't got no pride, let alone black pride, huh? Saying in your recent tweet, saying that you have a duty to represent black pride. Do you really want to represent black pride? How about you represent black pride by not dealing with a black married man that is married to a black beautiful woman, and they share a black beautiful child and a golden child? How about you let them handle their business, finalize their separation and their divorce, right? So then you have you can have an opportunity to create a union with this black man that is going to be highly respected by those around you, your family, your friends, and the black community. How about that? Which then motivates and inspires black women and black men how to handle things. Huh? How about that? Because you're talking about pride. Do you have enough pride for that? Do you have enough pride to be God's child? Do you have enough pride to live a life righteously? Because that should be primarily. That should be primarily. Let me ask you a question. Was you thinking about black pride when you was invited to the Netflix MVP after party and you slapped a fellow black woman in Alycia Baumgardner? That's the black pride you talking about that you want to represent? How about when you was acting like a fool? You know what I'm saying? Your last fight with Franchon Crew de Jeune, in which you disrespected her and her husband and your team and all that stuff, and she was your friend. One of the primary friends that looked out for you when you was in the amateurs, fixing your hair and stuff like that, making you look pretty. How about that? Did you represent black pride when you was mocking Shadasia Green when Shadasia Green was taken out of a stretcher in Madison Square Garden after her fight with Lanny Daniels, and you went live and mocking her and talking ish? Was that black pride? Nah, it's not black pride. You do not represent pride at all, let alone black pride. And I know what you're trying to do. You got an upcoming fight versus a lighter complexion from Australia, and you know that your fight can't sell for ish, right? The Baddies is going to sell it. Ray J and Orlando Brown is going to sell it. As a matter of fact, talking about black pride, do you think that that's a representation of black pride right there? The Baddies, Ray J, Orlando Brown? Nah, I don't think so. Shadasia Shields, you blow breath into the lungs of the stereotype of the angry black woman. You justify it. You justify that stereotype. Shadasia Shields, not every look at your tweet. Not every let me say it like this. Not every black person is from the ghetto. Not every black person struggles. Not every black person is from the bottom. I think we need to change that. Need to change that stereotypical or that robotic way of looking at the black race and looking at yourselves like that. No. There has been highly significant, powerful surgeons, scientists, humanitarian, professors, teachers, doctors, great people, great workers, blue-collar workers. There has been great men that take care of their families, secure, provide, be the extended of God, and those families within the black race make sure that the next generation does not come from the ghetto or does not come from the struggle and does not come from the bottom. So you want to represent that. First and foremost, you got to represent yourself. Before you represent pride for anybody else or make sure you have pride yourself. And it doesn't seem like you have any pride. Just because you got a few dollars in your pocket on your account, or you think you got pride, you can't buy pride. You can't buy pride. You all about black pride. Man, you trying to sell a fight. And you trying to sell a fight that can't sell. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sell a fight that can't sell. You trying to make this a black versus white thing. You're trying to find a narrative, and you divide the people so they could be like, oh, yo, I'm with Claressa Shields, you know what I'm saying? She black, I'm with the black queen, you know what I'm saying? No. And that, you ain't no queen either. You don't represent black people the way that black people should be represented. You don't. You don't represent the women the way that they should be represented. Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at women boxing. If you take out Shadasia Shields out of women boxing right now, where's the chaos? Where's the drama? Where's the disrespect? Where's the chaos? No. Women boxing, 99% is all positive. All the women looking after one another. All the women building each other. Hey, yo, put it this way. When one boxer announces a fight, or one boxer is saying something, good news or whatever, look at the comment section. You're going to see a lot of female boxers. You're going to see a lot of female boxers. Because in women boxing, they know that, you know what I'm saying, it took so long for women boxing to reach the level that has reached. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, shout out to Katie Taylor, because I believe that fight has put women boxing in a position where it's never been. And shout out to the pioneers like Laila Ali, which is a black woman that you disrespect. A black woman that has paved the way for you. Is that black pride? Is that black pride you calling out Laila Ali, who is connected with the great Muhammad Ali? And you're going to disrespect her? Somebody that was trying to trying to put you under her wing, and the first thing she was telling you is make sure that you find a nutrition. Don't move up in weight like that, because there's not an opponent. That's not a glamour division. Look, you actually doing what Laila Ali was telling you to do in the past, but you took it as hate. You're the loudest. You're the most negative figure in women boxing. In sports, in boxing. Look at the BET Award. Black pride right there. Black entertainment. Another black woman. Asia Wilson won. Did you congratulate her? Allegedly, you hijacked Remy Ma's husband, IG, and posted that it was a robbery. Trying to take away from another black woman, huh? Black pride, right? Oh, you don't represent the pride of black people. You don't represent the pride of women. You don't have pride yourself. Your situation is not prideful at all. So please quit with the tweets and quit acting like you some righteous person that's trying to represent your race. If y'all follow your boy Punch Drunk, I always say that we're brothers and we are all brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. There's only one race, the human race. I can understand in America, people identify each other as race, but all over the world, they identify as culture differences. But at the end of the day, we the buffet on earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it like this. When it's judgment day and God is ready to, you know what I'm saying, welcome those into the kingdom of heaven, and the other ones, hey, you guys go to hell, right? But he's not going to be like, hey, yo, all the black on one side and all the white on one side and all the Latinos on the other side and all the Asians. No, that's not how it is. I'd rather identify with culture than identify with race. And I'd rather take care of myself and represent great myself before I try to say that I'm prideful to represent some other entity. So Shadasia Shields, you don't represent black. You don't represent the women. You don't represent pride. The duty is to represent yourself to the best of your ability and live your life through God's will. That's your duty. Let me say it like this. The self-victimhood card, and it has expired. Using trauma to give you the green light to act like a fool? Nah, we ain't gonna play that. You don't represent black pride. You don't represent that. We have enough examples throughout the years, the past, the present, that has represented what black pride should be. We have great families, great celebrities that have represented what black pride should be. You know what I'm saying? There was great television shows that represented black pride. I think that you're the last person to talk about black pride because you don't got no pride yourself. And when they see you and then they hear you talk the way that you talk, you're going to be like, oh, this is the way, you know, this is black, and people going to think that that's the way that black people act. And that's not the way that you act is not how black people act. That's just a stereotype. There is a little minority of the people that are like you, that fit those stereotypes, that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I think that you embarrass the black race. That's my opinion. I believe that Shadasia Shields, she embarrasses the black race.